By the way, Professor Charles is my personal mentor. Senior Professor Charles Ebhoria Usiholo from Nigeria. Professor Dr. Charles is a professor in education in the area of theology, peace, diplomacy, crime against humanity, philosophy, psychology, literate, poet, editor, advisor, motivational speaker, public intellectual, within 35 years of teaching, administration, research experience. Professor Charles is a consultant, administrator, global educator, African Aid, country director, senior professor, global chaplain, ambassador general, peacekeeper from Peace Operation Training Institute finalist at USA. Humanitarian, chartered fellow, journalist, poet, human rights activist, lay theologians, and he also have bachelor's degree in accounting, MBA in administration and marketing, and PhD in education and theology. He's a chancellor, associate professor, professor in different fields of discipline. He's also a motivational speaker and international keynote speaker. Professor Charles has incredible experience in the administration and education for more than 35 years, and as a fellow member of Professional Managers and Administrators in Nigeria, fellow in Data Processing Management System, fellow Chartered Humanitarian, Insurance Expert, Consultation and Counseling, Peacekeeping and Peace Building. Finally, the founder and global commander, general and chairman of Dynamic Peace Rescue Mission International, then International Intensive University, African Head, Country Director, and also the Vice Chancellor. So you might join me in welcoming Dr. Stephen to fully welcome Professor Charles to YYCI International platform.
I'm truly indebted to our revered Professor Dr. Queen Elizabeth Lucas for your outstanding leadership and commitment to organizing this incredible event. Your dedication to fostering transformation through education and empowerment is truly admirable. And we are so grateful to be a part of this life-changing experience. And now it's my honor and privilege to introduce a distinguished individual whose leadership and expertise in the realm of personal and professional development have made a significant mark across the globe. Senior Professor General Charles Ebhoria. He's a YYCI patron. He's a great academician, vice chancellor, and a mentor with a wealth of experience in both academia and practical leadership. His remarkable contributions to education, leadership, and personal transformation have positively impacted countless individuals and organizations across the globe. What an unwavering personality. He is full of passion for empowering others. He has dedicated his life to helping individuals develop the mindset required to achieve success and build meaningful relationships. Professor General Charles Ebhoria's extensive knowledge and experience spans a wide range of areas from conflict resolution to building lasting connections and collaboration. His expertise in leadership and relationship building, combined with his vast understanding of the human psyche, makes him an unparalleled authority in guiding others towards transforming their lives and relationships. We are truly fortunate to have Senior Professor General Charles Ebhoria with us today, and I have no doubt that his insights and wisdom will profoundly inspire us all. Please join me in warmly welcoming Senior Professor General Charles Ebhoria to the stage. Stage is all yours, Professor.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you, Dr. Steve. I need to appreciate God for your life. God going to spare your life and give you good health of mind and body. You'll be doing a good work. My excellencies, I need to appreciate everyone, most especially my sister, the founder of YYCI, Professor Queen, Dr. Elizabeth Lucas Folaolu. She has been a very good sister, the founder of this YYC, and shall be doing well. I give kudos to all the listeners, all the speakers. I thank God for you all. May God come to bless us and spare our lives so that we can do what we are doing. I appreciate our comments. You have 50 years. Yes, I'm concurring, I'm confirming it. You have 60 years to live, to inspire people and motivate people. As far as you are doing the work of God, you will live forever. You will live forever, above 120. Even though you are dead, you are still living. But on earth, more 60 years. So do as many that listen to the voice of God. Today is a unique day. Mindset for transforming any relationship. And I'm going to talk on managing emotion in relationship. Emotions are the language of the soul. They are the cries that gives the heart a voice. Emotion is a relationship are considered a valuable gift from God, serving as a way to connect with others and express our love. When dealing with emotion, we should be guided by God's principles. Emotion are a tool to understand and respond to others while remaining anchored in God's words, not the driving force behind decision. Yesterday, emphasis was stressed on love, commitment, and mutual respect so as to be and keep peace. Today, managing emotion is key as in transforming life or transforming any relationship. It is worth knowing that emotion is a natural part of our being, and it is a way to conduct with God or to connect with God and humanities. The seat at the center of our emotions is our heart. Therefore, this shows the importance of our inner feelings in relationships. We are being guided that our emotion should not control our actions. Therefore, we should manage our emotions according to God's will so that we can have balanced expression. The core theme of any healthy relationship is love, as mentioned. Love involves both emotions, expression, and intentional actions. Our master, the second person in one God, Jesus Christ, experienced a wide range of emotions like compassion, anger, and joy. It demonstrated that it is okay to express our feelings appropriately. While the third person in one God, the Holy Spirit, guides our emotion by helping us design godly responses to situations. We are called today to manage our negative emotion, not positive emotions. Negative emotions are anger or resentment that arise. What do we do about them? We are encouraged to address them constructively, seeking forgiveness and reconciliation. Let us always share our emotion honestly, most especially with our partners. This is important so as to build trust and intimacy in a relationship. We should always manage our relationship so that we can grow spiritually. By so doing, Our emotion should become more aligned with God's will, which will then lead to healthy relationships. It will interest us to know that love is an emotion because it is both an action and emotion. John chapter 3, verse 16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whoever believes in him should not perish but have everlasting life. Love is demonstrated as God did by sending his only Son to die for me and for you. In a relationship, emotion, feelings can be seen and expressed as follows. Show empathy for what your partner is feeling. Always say, you have something to say. And make time to have a conversation. Do not make general statements about your partner's behavior by saying, you always do that, you always do this. Always use I statements to help explain your subjective experience of what happened. If you want your partner to do something,
Please bear with us. I think it's just a connection.
differently.
Continue.
Be clear. When you are not sure, there are certain things you do. Don't allow people to know. There's signal you should use. There's a word you should use. When you are not sure of something, you use a word. She understands that you are not sure. Suspicious, conscious, guided. And when you are tired, you might feel bored out, lifeless, overlooked, weary, or fatigued. And when you are sorry, you probably feel apologetic, ashamed, regretful, and guilt. And when you are sad, you might descend or describe your feeling as defeated, demoralized, heartbroken, let down, crushed. And when you are feeling resentful, you feel controlled, judged, powerless, owned, manipulated. And when you are overwhelmed, it may cause you to feel amazed, delighted, astonished. When you feel loved, your spouse makes you feel cherished, needed, pampered, spoiled, treasured. And when you are lonely, maybe you feel abundant, alone, discarded, disconnected, deserted. And when you are hurt, you might feel abused, belittled, broken, rejected, robbed, tormented, wounded. And when you are happy, you say you feel centered, enchanted, elated, content. And when you are scared, you might feel alarmed, anxious, nervous, concerned. When you back to the wall, you rest your back on the wall, you might probably feel attached, blamed, cornered. When you are feeling confused, you are probably lost, mixed up, perplexed. And when you feel angry, You might feel bothered, offended, provoked, depressed, disturbed. When you are feeling amorous, instead of using a message, probably you need something from your wife. There's a way you feel, the way you might say that you are feeling passionate, playful, sexy, seductive, stimulated, or intimate, instead of using that word, raw word. Ephesians chapter 4, verse 26 says, go ahead, be hungry. You do well to be angry, but don't use your anger to do what? To fuel your revenge. Your anger, do not sin. Look at that. It will test us to know that we have what we call emotion that are called like anxiety, anger, shame, sadness, pain, surprise, hope, faith, love, joy. Healthy emotion spiritually is key. Learn not to act out your emotion, but just appreciate and allow them by acknowledging them. Appreciate them. Emotion in relationship allows couples to communicate openly, be vulnerable with one another, creating a deeper connection between them. Feelings are experienced consciously, but emotion manifests is consciously or subconsciously. Just like the last speaker was saying, the professor was talking about consciously and subconsciously. Galatians chapter 5, 22, 23 talks about emotion, how you relate. That is, but this fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, forbearance, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentility, and self-control. Against such things is no law. Controlling emotion or managing emotion in relationship entails one to do the following. Pause before you act or speak. You pause. The only thing you can control, the only thing you can add the negative one, which the solution for the negative one is what we are saying. Now, you pause before you speak or before you act. Pause. You take a deep breath. When you're having negative, you see everything will go down. As if someone from somewhere just want to scatter the family, want to cause commotion between you and your partner. If you discover that, just do what? Take a breath, a deep breath. After you must have paused and act or speak. You take a deep breath. Identify and process your emotion. Process it. Is this emotion going to, where is it going to lead me to? Is it what God is saying? Process it. Identify what triggered you. Identify it immediately. Look at that. You have already paused. By the time you pause, that force that is telling you to do this, you see yourself suppressing that pause. You not act. You take a deep breath. You identify the process. You now do what? Identify your trigger. What triggered you? Don't hold to the negative. No. Communicate without accusing. You communicate, don't accuse. You communicate it. It takes the grace of God. That is why I said initially, you must hold on God. It's God that does all these things. Some of the things some of us are doing, we are not doing it on our own accord. It's the Holy Spirit that is doing it. Left with me as a human being, I can't do it because it's too hard. But when the Holy Spirit comes in, you have surrendered to God. Keep a calm tune. Your tune. Keep it calm. Try to look at the facts. Look at that. For one to do all this on where you are annoyed, you know what that means? It takes the grace of God. You must be versatile with God. You must have that intimacy with God before you can do this. It's not easy. It takes the grace of God. And your atmosphere, how you relate to people, what you do, matters. Do you want peace or you want war? All these things must be taken into consideration. Step away if needed. Step away if needed. Maybe some other time instead of creating, okay, let's discuss this some other time. Yeah, let's call my friend, let's discuss this some other time. Instead of showing that element of which you will scatter everywhere, you make everywhere look funny, as if you are not a child of God. In conclusion, I'm going to talk on the negative emotion relationship and the positive. I've been saying it this time around, I'm going to put it in a refined way. As earlier discussed, these are feelings, negative emotion in relationship. These are feelings that can make you feel sad, miserable, or distressed. They include anger, fear, guilt, jealousy, and loneliness. If you are experiencing such, you know what that means. Anger, an emotion that makes you dislike others. Look at that. If you see yourself, you find yourself disliking others. You don't want to look at that. A child of God is not allowed. Disliking others. Others that are being created by God, the same image with you. Why will you do that? Fear, an emotion that can make you feel shocked or repulsed. Look at that, fear. Inadequacy, an emotion that can make you feel like you don't measure up. Why would you measure up? You measure up, you show that a human being, you're a human being created by God. This is why we call them emotions, negative. Inadequacy. You feel that you are not measured up to. Why would that one come in? When you are doing something good, before you know, you see yourself, there's a force. You must fight that force. Insecurity. Look at that. A child of God, insecurity. What is an emotion that can make you feel like you lack confidence? Look at that. You must be confident as a child of God. Positive. But when you see yourself insecure, you mean that there's a force. You must handle that force. Loneliness, an emotion that can make you feel isolated. Look at that. Why will you be isolated? For goodness sake. Guilt, an emotion that will make you feel bad about yourself. Look at that. About yourself. Oh. Can you imagine? How then can you handle this negative? How can you handle it now? How? Try control your breathing exercise. Just as I said earlier, your breathing exercise. You know, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Do that one. Most of us have not been doing that one. Since we are born, Papa, we have not been doing that. This is what we're supposed to do more than how many times on a daily basis? Because sometimes we feel as if we are not, negativity will just come. You must. Try mindful visualization. Mindful one. From the mind. You visualize things from the mind, where you are going. When you are doing these things, where are you leading to? What will make you, by the time you do this, visualize it. What are the circumstances? What are the things? What are the blessings I'm going to receive? And what are the causes? Visualize all these things. You see yourself not doing it because you know there's a reward for any action we have taken on this earth. There's a reward. When you visualize it, why will I be doing this one now? Think about whether you feel the same way in the future. You are doing this area. In the same way, in the future, you look at yourself. Will you still continue? You know that person is about dying. That person is about going to hypertension is coming. Oh. So you see yourself. By the time you see that, think about it. Find opportunity for fun. Go for fun. Go and play. Go and laugh. Laugh very well. Crack a joke. Dance. Do something that will make you remove yourself from that negative something. Try to find techniques that work for you. Everybody has their own techniques. What work for me may not work for you. Negative emotion tells us something about ourselves, about our situation. Therefore, I will advise you, get some help from a good and healthy counselor. After trying all what I've said, you still find yourself not coming out from that negative, then you need to look for a healthy and good counselor. Not anyhow counselor, people that you know itself, practically you have experienced such. Practically you have examined that person, you have studied that person. These are the people to be your advisor, your counselor, not only any other person. Experienced person, somebody you know, you trust, someone you can value, your confidence. I haven't talked about the negative. Let me look at the positive emotion too in relationship. When we talk of positive emotion in relationship, are emotions that are healthy. Look at that. The fruit of the Holy Spirit. They are healthy. E.g., happiness. Look at that. These are things we should want. Want to be happy. Everybody want to be happy. Move with people that will make you happy. Do the things that will make you happy. That is, don't know when the time God will come, when judgment will come. Don't know. You must be happy so that happiness will meet you. Joy. These are positive emotion. Look at that. Interest. Be interested in this. Look at what program we are doing here. Be interested in it. Always join. You'll be happy. You'll be fulfilled because you see many speakers talking ideas, sharing their opinions, excitement, gratitude. Look at love. These are positive emotions. You feel good always. This is what we want that will spare your life. If you are feeling bad always, I'm telling you, your life is going to be short. You will not live long. You must do things, feel good all the time. Yes, bad thing will come, but try to manage it, just as I said. Use those points and manage it up. Yes, we are all managers. Irrespective of what is happening in our country, Nigeria, I'm telling you, we are managers. We are managing situation. The same thing with your family. You manage, which can improve your mood, outlook, and resilience. Joy, a feeling of happiness. Pleasure, love, a feeling of connection. Safety, mutual care. Gratitude, a feeling of appreciation for benefit received from others. Some of us will receive gifts, will not say thank you. The following day will not say thank you. That's why I like the Yorubas. Every second, every hour, they will say, they will be using that word. I'm always very happy. Thank you, thank you. Tell me why won't you do things for them? Serenity, a feeling of calm, joy, harmony with the world. Serenity, the word. Pride, a feeling of self-consciousness and positive self-evaluation. Dear friends, let's always embrace positive emotion. It doesn't need managing. It doesn't need managing, unlike the negative emotion that need managing. It makes you feel good in the moment and in the future. In the moment and in the future. Look at that. Who doesn't want good things? I want to. If nobody wants, me, I want. It helps you to see opportunity. Look at that. Instead of limitation, you will see what? Opportunity, positive emotion in relationship. You see opportunity coming. Blessing will be coming. Instead of limitation, like the negative, you see limitation. We are all born to do exploits. We are born to do extraordinary as far as we have given that power. The Holy Spirit is upon us. We are born. It helps you to build resilience and manage your emotion. Can also broaden your mindset and help you see more options and make a difference in your life. This is what we want. We want to grow spiritually. We don't want to remain patient. We don't want to be called old person. We want to be called an elderly statesman. We want to be somebody that is no. Also producing, having impact in the society. Not this old man. Who will hear old man that will be happy?
All right, Professor Charles, can you round up for today, please?
God want to bless us. Tomorrow is another day. God bless you all for listening. Thank you, my sister.
Thank you so much.